Fanderi Mbaye ñaata doomu aadama la yàq ci dunya lu ñu mënul mooy du sujud ñaari rakk chaque jour ku julli jéggal ko ñaanal ko képp koo xam ne jote na ak yow nga jéggal ko te rabbi samaawaati rek tax man may dereti maam ma yoro futanko tooro pire mo delluwaat ñu ne Alburi Njaay sa maam xam nga olof dafa naan xam sa bopp dafa baax moo tax fu ma toog fëgg dana ne man Biram Njéeme Aysa Njaay bikaari biige ak sangu leen Biram Njéeme bikaari biige dafa am lu ma firde njaay cukuli njiglaan sare njaajaat njaay sama maamay Alburi ka bu noon teen ba duniya ma ne naan buuna da buuna bot bu noon teen àdduna naan ba ndox may war ñu ne xàcc waat mu dajeeg gaynde ga ba mu dajeeg moom sama maam daf ko jot mu tëdd nit ñi foog nañ ne Aïda Mbodj mënut a toog ci sëy ñoo ngi nax seen bopp bépp góor bu ma sëyal ba ëllëg mu ngi ut yoon bu mu del si waatee lu ko waral mooy man damay jaamu góor waaye dama dajeeg ay góor yoo xam ne dama leen di jox ruuxu bi ma am mais duñu doylu man ruux bi laa daan sol ak diamond kes man benn góor du taxaw ne jëndal naa ko sa parfum silib bi may sol góor du ko jënd jox ma ko maa koy jëndal sama bopp te fu ma gisee sant bu baax dinaa ko jël jox ko sama jëkkër boo oosee dama lay eau de javel bleu la bu si passé xëjee ma def ko ci daakande xëj ci ma tàmpe la waaye bu ma la defalee loolu ba tey doyaluloo lan ngay xool ci biti démocratie bi dafa ëppade ku ko waxul mën naa ko wax de dafa ëppade réew démocratie moo fi am waaye dooleelal borom uniforme ëllëg moo tax ñuy wax du tey ndax tey boo gisee reykati nit ñi di dugal sàcc yi bari ci dëkk bi réebkat yi bari ci dëkk bi sacrifice bi ñuy jël doomi jàmbur nga toog ñu ne patsiyaat doomi jàmbur gi na yaram nii lu ko waral lack of security.
Thank you very much, Mr. Diouf. Well, wonderful viewers out there, you're still watching Gambian Talents TV, and we are live here at the Independence Stadium, where His Excellency President-elect ADAMA BARROW will be sworn in today as the President of the Republic of the Gambia after his landslide victory on December 4th presidential elections. Well, other Gambian people have spoken, and that's the will of Gambian people. His Excellency President ADAMA BARROW will serve for another 5 years after giving a mandate of 5 years during after the 2016 presidential elections. And I am now here with Lamin Kesedi, and we will just have a quick interview before he takes his seat. So that is it for today here at the Independence Stadium. Kesedi.
Yes. Good.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Today we are here to witness the inauguration of His Excellency President ADAMA BARROW. How happy are you?
I'm very excited, very, very excited indeed. We've fought a battle, and we won that battle. When I said a battle, I'm talking about the presidential campaign. We went through the protocols, the campaign protocols, and we successfully, concluded the campaign. And eventually people, heard our message, and they have chosen us, above all the others. So I'm so excited. And I was a critical player to that. And, what makes me more excited was that, the young people that I led in the party as the Deputy National Youth President came out in their massive numbers to campaign and vote for the president. So I'm excited.
You're one of those that Gambians do when it comes to fighting for children's rights, portraying what the importance of protecting children in our community and all. How often are you being reminded when it comes to this to the president?
Well, you see, one of the reasons that I felt in love with the administration of His Excellency ADAMA BARROW is this desire to see justice served to victims of abuse of all kind, particularly child abuse. We've seen even though there are shortcomings still, but we've seen the part being taken. And I can tell you, for example, the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Welfare, me and her are always in contact, and we've always been putting up issues of children and women on the table, and His Excellency is very, very much committed to this. As a family man himself, as the father of the nation, he's very concerned about these issues. And I can assure you, me being in NPP, really would add value to the crusade to fight against, child abuse and all forms of exploitation against children.
What do you mean of made up of those that we are talking about the other political parties who think that the elections we are not free and fair?
Well, I think the most trusted body and the competent that has the competent jurisdiction has really have their say over. Of course, even though the petition was the petition, because only one party protested, and that's the United Democratic Party. But even though their petition was not heard, like they said on technicalities, but Gambian people, I can tell you that the Gambian people have decided for Adama Barrow, and they have decided for good, and they have decided rightly. So, well, my message to them is that we have a nation to build. So let them come over. Gambians have decided, and the decision is that it's not about them. It's about Adama Barrow. So we have to, follow and move on.
We have seen during the president's victory celebration at the Makati Square in Banjul, he made mention of this time around his government doing more of development, but also it's the government of the young people. What can you tell us about this?
Yes, because you see, young people have the energy, they have the skills, they have the knowledge, and they have the know-how. So adults may have this, but critical to this is the energy. So His Excellency is quite aware of this, and he's committed to to really reinforcing his government with that energy. And this is why he reiterated that. He said it over and over and over, that young people will be featured prominently in his government. And he has said this prior to the campaign, and he said it during the victory celebration, and he said it during the official victory celebration of the party at Basay.
So we have seen KCD, doing a post like people have been talking about, you are contesting for the parliamentary elections. Are we seeing this thing happening?
I haven't made a decision. I haven't actually made a decision. I know because probably people have taken cue. People are really referencing on my initial decision to contest for parliamentary election. Sometimes in 2017, I didn't end up contesting, and still now people thought it will be critical to have me in the parliament. Well, I am in the public. I haven't ruled out anything, but I can comfortably tell you that I haven't decided. The party is a structure, and I fall within the structure. I'm a stakeholder, within the party. So, I would have to be involved in the process to come up with that decision. But as we speak, I haven't really make up that decision. Even yesterday night, a lot of people reached out to me and said, well, this. But like I said, I'm a stakeholder in the party, and I haven't made such a decision yet.
Your final words to Gambians.
Well, the Gambia is bigger than all of us, and His Excellency Adam Barrow have said that over and over, that the Gambia is bigger than all of us. So the best that we could do, elections are over, the best that we could do is to come together, unify the nation, and then ultimately we'll be able to realize our objective of developing the country to the desired destination.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Well, that's it. We are still here at the Independence Stadium in Bakau, where President-elect His Excellency President Adama Barrow will be sworn in as the President of the Republic of the Gambia after his land's light victory on the December 4th presidential elections. Well, of course, it is a historic moment today here at the Independence Stadium. You all can see how the place is beautiful, decorated. Dignitaries are coming in, party militants are coming in. Of course, we know that it is obvious. Of course, it is a coalition-led government comprises of almost 8 or more parties who actually backed His Excellency President Adama Barrow on December 4th presidential elections. So it is all going down today here at the Independence Stadium. The place has been beautifully decorated, and you all can see that's the gate where some of the VIPs are coming in. So we will be bringing you subsequent interviews with regard. Yes, Pa Usman, you're still watching Gaming Talents TV, and we are here at the Independence Stadium, where His Excellency President Adama Barrow will be sworn in officially as the President of the Republic of the Gambia. And well, of course, today I am here with Prince Abubakar Sankano, who, of course, works with the President, and also he's one of the members of the NPP. So he has been playing a key role with regards to the NPP and their landslide victory on December 4th presidential election. So Sankano, today, how do you feel?
Well, actually, I feel gratified. I mean, it's encouraging, feel satisfied that, the Gambians have given His Excellency President a mandate. And then this today is a constitutional requirement. Gambians went to the poll to elect, made a choice, and that, to believe in continuity. And the next step of the constitutional requirement for continuity and also for taking the office is taking the oath of office today. And we're here witnessing that ceremony. So I feel very happy. It's happening, peaceful, sunny day, and everything's going smoothly, and it's going to be a very successful and colorful event.
Are you sure President Adama Barrow will deliver to the expectations of Gambians? When we know when he said he's coming as the President of the Republic of the Gambia in 2016 to serve only 3 years, and then he ended up serving 5 years. And then, a lot of critics has been, surrounding President Adama Barrow and the way he is governing his government. How sure are you this time around he's going to deliver to the expectations of Gambians?
The fact that, the space is open for criticism shows that, he succeeded and is going to continue to consider that, making sure that the fundamental rights of Gambians continue to be respected. And this is some of the achievements, one of the achievements of President Barrow, if you look at the 5 years, and it's going to continue, because you can even live in a golden cage, but if you don't have the basic rights, you are still not happy. So giving the Gambians the ability to express themselves, to criticize the government, constructively, and also to do self-review is very important, because we are talking about president, he provides guidance. But the most important thing is attitudinal change. I keep saying that even if you have an angel as president of the Gambia, if the attitudes are not progressive, are not development oriented, we will still be having merry-go-round. So it is important for also to embrace the attitude of progressive development, progressive thinking, and then together with the president, we'll be able to take the Gambia forward.
So what can you tell Gambians out there watching when to expect more bigger things from President Adama Barrow's government?
Yeah, I mean, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with basic steps. So, I mean, the journey has started and it's continuing. More will come. Like I said, it's a teamwork. It's a national issue. And that's why if you look at it, it's everywhere, the national colors of the Gambia. We are all Gambians, irrespective of our political, religious, ethno-linguistic, regional, extractions. So let us see the Gambia, and then definitely a lot of greater things, will happen.
Thank you, sir.
You all welcome.
Thank you. Where we are seeing dignitaries coming here to actually grace the occasion of the swearing-in of President Adama Barrow here at the Independence Stadium. So we will still have more interviews here today. We will see how excited they are and also what they're expecting from President Adama Barrow's government in the next 5 years. So thank you very much. Tarek, Gaming Talents TV, and we are broadcasting here at the Independence Stadium. Plus, President Adama Barrow foofu lañ ko direct di waatal nga gis mu mun a serve another 5 years into office. Maa ngi taxawaat tey suñ anti bu nice bi mu def grey mi mu sol lu weex mu bëna ko lu grey anti yaa ngi
Wow, thank you. Man Ajaratu Yama Sidibe jóge Paris, France, bokk ci diaspora Women Association bi di suñ leader bi di Ajaratu Mariama Samassa from the diaspora. Man nag dañ ñëw fii since day one, since the inauguration ñëw nañ ñëwati ut si voters card ñëwati sànni si election nekk si campaign team bi ba the last minute ma ne duma ñibbi ñu ne duñ ñibbi dañoo toog ba tey ñu nominé suñ président bi di His Excellency Adama Barrow mi nga xam ne ñun waa diaspora bi wax dëgg neex yàlla ñu ngi ko gërëm di ko sant doon doomi réew yoo xam ne tam ñu ngi ci diaspora bi xamuñ fenn fudut Gambia lu Gambia oote suba ba ngoon dinañ wàcce si fii ñëw def ko fi loolu moo ñu fi tax a ñëw fii ci Gambia di leen gërëm di leen sant tey nag bés bi doon bés boo xam ne ñu ngi ko ñaanal His Excellency Adama Barrow
toogaay bi yal na sedda ci kawam yal na ko ci yàlla defal jaama def indil ko xéewal bu rëy boo xam ne ñun ñëpp Gambia ni dinañ ko bokka si jaama ak salaam kon doog jërë ngeen
Thank you.
waaw yéen Gambia Talents TV yaaga naa di leen dégga kontaan naa ci seen mbir jërë ngeen jëf yéen a ngi liggéey lu rafet jërë ngeen jëf
yaa ngi
thank you
nag waaye nag nit yi bëri nañ fi so nag Gambian Talents TV la rek ba ci kanam. No, not yet.
Okay.
Well, wonderful viewers out there, you're still watching Gambian Talents TV, and I am here with the Right Honorable Mai Ahmed Fati. Kuko Hamud Deganako, Honorable, it's right here to actually grace the occasion of the inauguration of His Excellency President ADAMA BARROW. Honorable, you're here today to grace this important occasion together with your people, probably. How do you feel today as a Gambian and also one of the key prominent Gambians who were actually were vying for the position of presidency, but then, you know, later were denied the access?
Well, this is a period for national reconciliation. We contested. The period of contestation is over. This is a time to rally together as Gambians and work together in order to confront the challenges facing this country. So I have been invited to this event, and I'm very honored to grace this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Mom nak mom wax na ne he's in a haste. Mom ngi yakamti pour mu dem. And but he said something very very much interesting and very much important. He said this is a period for national reconciliation. So that is it from Honorable Ahmed Fati, party leader and Secretary General of the GMC party, who actually were vying for the position of the presidency, but were actually denied when the IEC announced those that were disqualified or qualified to run for presidential December 4 presidential elections. Aisha Tukoli still here at the Independence Stadium. Well, viewers, you're still watching Gambian Talents TV, and we are right here at the Independence Stadium, and I am here with our beautiful Minister for Basic and Secondary Education, and you can see her with her gray attire. She looks absolutely beautiful today.
Is that so?
Yes.
Baba.
But Nakam, how do you feel today?
Oh, very, very, very happy. We feel very happy that the day has finally come. We have campaigned for our president. He's won the election with a landslide victory, and we are all very pleased. And today is the great day, the day for his inauguration and swearing in. And we hope and pray that everything goes well. And we want to say that I'm sure he is, with his team, set to deliver to the expectation of the Gambian people. Yes, there is a lot in store. I think people have seen how much himself and his team has been able to do by way of delivery. And we hope to do more in the coming 5 years.
You've just mentioned you hope to do more in the in the coming 5 years. What are we expecting from your ministry this time around in boosting and improving the educational system of the Gambia?
You should be set to expect a lot. Already, we're going to be rehabilitating some senior secondary schools around the country, from Banjul to Basse, and we're going also to be connecting schools to the internet. You know, we are in technology, the era of technology, and our schools are not supposed to be left behind in this, because we're going to be using distant education. We use IT according to the policy. We're going to be implementing that area that says we will use IT for teaching and learning in education. And we hope to do all that and a lot more. Even constructions of more classrooms. We're going to be constructing more classrooms this year. We hope to construct another 500 classrooms this year, like we have done in the last 2 years or so. So there's a lot to be expected. There's a lot to be expected.
Your final words before we leave you.
Well, this is the beginning of President ADAMA Barrow's other mandate of 5 years. And like I said, let's all put our heads together, put our hearts together, and we hope and pray for peace and stability in our country, because it's only in peace and stability that we will be able to achieve our dreams, and we'll be able to achieve all that we have set for ourselves. So it's important that we maintain a peaceful and stable environment in the country.
Thank you, Honorable.
You're most welcome.
And congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Honorable the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, and that is it here at the at the Independence Stadium. And yes, she has mentioned key important things. That is, there is no stability in the there is no development actually in the country when there is no stability. So that is the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education. So we'll be bringing you more interviews here today at the Independence Stadium. Aïssatou Koli, Gambian Talents TV. Wow, ba tey rek ñu ngi si Independence Stadium bi and maa ngi taxaw ak tey suñu anti bu baax boobu suñu anti boo xam ne moom foo dégg Adama Barrow rek moom foofu la moo nekk ma gis ko mu sol NPP ashobiam bi mu ngi nice ba bëgg a dee anti yow sa sans bi foo ko jël.
Asalaamaaleykum maa ngi nuyu Gambie yëpp di sant yàlla nag di julli si Seydina Mohamed di wax ne kontaan nañ once again pour ñu tollu at this position loolu lañ doon ñaan te yàlla defal nañu ko.
Tey ñu ñëw ñu gis la fii nii tey waaja witness swearing of Adama Barrow tey naka nga feel as an NPP support.
Alhamdulillah, I feel so proud. I feel very very proud because li ñu waroon a def nañ ko fi ñu waroon a jaar nañ fa ba egsi nañ fii loolu is the only thing parce que ñu ñëpp ay Gambian lañ di ñu def lu baax a ñu war te tegu fu baax a ñu war kon sant nañ yàlla bu baax.
So yow naka nga naka looy wax Gambian si ñu la nekk di seetaan right now su ñëwee wàllum jàppale nguuri Adama Barrow.
maa ngi wax nag ne Gambian si ñu ñëpp ñu jublu ba benn boor because Gambia dañ war a dem ka kanam te soo gisee ku yóbbu nguur ka kanam ñu ñëpp a war a jóg jàpp ci loolu jàppale ko pour mu dem kanam parce que dem kanami Adama Barrow mooy suñ dem kanam ñun waaw.
Jërëjëf. Thank you very much. And I think we are now seeing the arrival of one of the presidents or dignitaries here today at the Independent Stadium. So noonu ngeen a gis noonu ñu ngi gis okay I think président bu nekk di ñëw moo nekk président ni is it Togo Guinea-Bissau kooku moo nekk Umaru Sissoho Umbalu ak gaayam yi ñu nekk VIP li fi ñoo nekk di ex right now so waxee Umaru Sissoho Umbalu nag nekk na président ni Guinée te moom tamit he's a very good brother of His Excellency President Adama Barrow and of course a friend so tey nag ñi presidency yëpp ñëw nañ tey pour ñu witness the inauguration of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. So yes, it is indeed a historic moment today, and for the first time ñu ngi gis almost to 8 presidents ñoo xam ne ñu ngi bàyyi seen dëkk pour ñu ñëw fekkee ji tey so loolu nag kontaante la. Te suñ waxee Guinea-Bissau ak Gambia share nañ a lot of things su ñëwee wàllum economic ties and a whole lot of things su ñëwee wàllum trade dañ lay gis moto yu fi dee jógee di dem Guinea-Bissau so lu bari loo xam ne Gambia ak Guinea-Bissau share nañ ko loolu moo tax nag ñu ne Africa yaa neex na loolu moo tax nag ñu ne heads of states yi Africa yi ñoom dañ war a unite ñu nekk benn kon nag ba léegi naa ngi seetaan Gambian Talents TV maa ngi nekk fii ak kii nii koo xam ne moom yàgg na di support président Adama Barrow ñu gis ko moom saa yu ma ko gisee rek si président Adama Barrow moom rii rek la dee sol yow lu tax yow ngay sol li all the time soo ñëwee si event yi président ba
asalaamaaleykum rahmatullahi taala wa barakaatu
noo tudd
man Ibrahima Sow laa tudd Farato laa dëkk man Adama Barrow dama ko dee ngente anytime dama ko dee ngente anytime parce que lalla dama ko bugga be xaw ma naka laay def moo tax di ma sol lii Adama Barrow moom laa gis Gambia fii ku mun a yor réew bi parce que Adama Barrow ku liggéey la ku am yërmande si dëkk bi kon nag ñu support Adama Barrow li mu wax rek ñu toppa ko yaa ngi dégg Adam Barrow mu ngi li mu nekk di liggéey toogagul sax mu ngi commencé liggéey mu ngi defal ay yoon yi si kaw yoon yi si suuf ah kon na foofu la ñu war a gis ñu mun a support Adam Barrow li mu wax rek ñu toppa ko ñu bàyyi ay saagante ay yooyu ku win na yaa ngi déggal ma wax Adam Barrow moom laa gis tey moom laa gis suba moo mun a yóbbu réew wi parce que dafa am yërmande bu baax yaa ngi déggal ma wax waaw mu ngi amee yërmande bu baax loolu nag man tamit man Sow la man lawbe la nga wax ma Adam Barrow man ko ñaanal yàlla mu yaaga si nguur gi Adam Barrow yàlla mu yaaga si nguur gi yaa ngi déggal ma wax man lawbe la ma dee no botu de Adam Barrow dama ko buga romol ko bi del
mbaɗigo ko nafali ñamin bi nak nimmo fanaɓe lol ñami yalan ko président Adama Barrow kanum telen alaf tala bakele anu seku keta molti mi yalan ko ni ko président Adama Barrow ikateleje iko ñaari tollen président Adama Barrow la warrior soti nanata national assembly la karola seku mbe kon
ngali jo ala do ko ñiñata kafale ko ala baraka ala do ko kendo ala bakke kante
seku maron bi nata ne tarajang. How do you feel today as a citizen and, well, of course, a supporter of President Barrow?
Well, to be quite honest, I feel very, very happy because bi mulu net me anonko tariko lemu nien banko la tariko jiben bi mulu walte kunet me anonko luwale ya samana nien section oji ben ako president wonyante kalirale praya la doko keno so bi mu kalunde lungoti is a national day so akatanya kulade lungole me anonko akatanya kontane kulumbalti do ola lombe lungole kele kan pour Adama Barrow ka murbe anonko bi ayna e kalija so ninga Adama so praya ne kalija akatanya kontane ku balti akatanya ni sewo balti gambe jam
ite keta moti mi yalon ko be National Assembly andum President Adama Barrow ka fole ko ya botandi bakre nanata National Assembly na je parliamentary election o bina kan ite seku atabe min kata ko takan ka je ko President Adama Barrow National Assembly la sit sol be win this time. Are you also contesting for the upcoming National Assembly?
Yes, let me tell you that I'm contesting for the upcoming National Assembly elections. Niko ngakata ko men ke mbafale ngakata ko men ke 53% no di Adama Barrow la ninga tanne ke saimbe mu neke la Adama Barrow is not going to stop 53% of the parliament, but at least to have about 70 to 70 something percent. Nga doko menke pour que president Adama Barrow ye kalino bi. Be this document mitola mbolo kele towards the National Assembly election because what let me na ko ngalo National Assembly doko la ana famu menti aning munam bata dame beje sai mbe alo nga understand and this time around inshallah such will not repeat itself again. We learn from our lesson.
Kata NPT and naje ko ibota a party that me an ko wala UDP party naje ko yela petition o dundinung amanta ya dundi ko ta amanta nana ta to la karola. Are you guys sure nana ta ni election it was free and fair election?
Well, Gambia be alone ko the election is free and fair. UDP be from batando de malek be ngabe mole wala ko is very simple. Malole dungala. It's not about come election man fair. Among the results no ya expect nyama manta wala nyama. Wala need is grown to that. But namaniko ko mbiro ebuka da ken some boy. But anyway, they test their democracy right at the court. Court here menke. So now it's clear. Ade.
Ita mena fala Gambia no le minu be jibe kan.
Well, maybe for Gambia no le ko this is the beginning of a new era. Let's embrace equality. Let's embrace our country. We move forward. Gambia nobody mota buja na santa aya doku nye mota bona adlan fongola be jan doku nola so ngamte o sitting pare pour ka doko ka nyoma ko Gambia ta nyaro. That's the message I have for the Gambians.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bitung hanimbi reka albe Gambian Talent TV jibe kan wo mu fanamo multi mi yalon ko President Adama Barrow kanunte balem aya support na natala agenda la karola para fana fultanu de la mi yalon ko ani President Adama Barrow bebe no wolto mummo United Democratic Party min kata UDP andung inira janjungo naka mandia bari nak politiko le wo sabu ani politiko botaye ani national development nata ikoy be ke nyatinin wala betun hanimbi reka interview so samalale nane Aissatou Koli wala bale bi Michael Bala. Well, yes, I am still here at the Independent Stadium, and well, of course, I have General Lantom Montamba here with me today, and you can see how he looks today. He looks absolutely amazing, you know. You don't have to allow you to
Thank you. Ninda na bar nindole a donate nye. Ngalong akara Senegal bara atela donate nye.
Tano Bentaba.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yalom bimu pare lumalt.
Ite kata motimi yalonko ibenung APRC Najelo ko diamo siata covering alko al joint President ADAMA BARROW kang diamo siata bakele. So you as an individual and even represent kang, how do you guys feel today doing atol fana contribute a lot nanata ADAMA BARROW la last victory I mean sort of on December 4th presidential election?
Oh, thank you very much. Ila o nyinin karo kume atabake. Yaje ni lafta Gambia development. Ida dundula me alon ko wala development nat la Gambia. So wala nang APRC ada dung coalition with President Barrow to usher in development. Yuruwa mo manya natula koma. Ni me lafita yuruwa la. Tara dulato me alon ko wala be yuruwa natila. Wala APRC nati coalition so in President Barrow because ya lone ko abe yuruwa le natila. Bari ni sanji tambila na jele ay men nati. So bari ni tamasero wala mkol beti. Ni tamasero je kuma nyane kumpala. Wala APRC dundi coalition so in President Barrow.
Naje alnata win al mo jamal ba fokan ko naje atol ning ADAMA BARROW tata into coalition. It's because you guys are having interest when it comes to ministerial positions and in position do nying ibo justify la nya
Mekin gala ko kili nyin dunia kono mune ma interest to mo ni be dunna ko kuto ila interest nanta tarla jele. That one is obvious. Nila interested dame you will not go there. Hadi te fan ni aje nata stadium bi ila interest lem. What is the interest inata do ko la and wo do ko wala kete jo. So hadama dingo ni be dunna kuoku wasi kela interested nakela interest abena fala but interest ni akuma ba wala banko la interest because ni banko la interest ke ila juso kono certainly kanajang you know it hakili fula sot laje not at all. So interest so ibe kuoku kono rek is fundamental. So santa ni ko interest lem wo bijele yes.
Najere General Solbaji Nanta diamo siata la APRC kolko imanyana kasamba detention imanyana kasamba remind wing itebe mina fola nanata Solbaji la kalora aning alla APRC ko minial ko tolla ka foko ADAMA BARROW asta aminta ko start le kal jamfa
Yalo kukiline kumata mo manyana hawjela ka kuma fo asatara ko iman ku koy soto ku jamale fota iko be sambala court ibe kitindila ibe jinkela bare me kitindi man samembe siring na kuke ake dalil le kama woto wo dalilo mol nyanta wala jubela bare mol la kumbo be atata nata ko ibe kitindila bare mo maji kitindi de adu kabita court ima foko ibe kitindila woto nin kube kering mol se la time ota ye kukoyo soto ye keso soto muneo ko kendi wo nyama woton te dal man la fi jamfala nyin ko ni la nyin karo ko no baake bari nte fana nene tarata no man sakunda kono andu mol nyanda lo nako man sakunda dole benun janne ika ku dole ken mun fana woton ni man sakunda nyin ke mol kana hawje ka conclusion o ke ko no imanyana kala wala nyanta kala tem hani nge bula ila do ko ke folo fo jandi adandulan salon munebe kering bara yalong dunia be wala nyama hani be ku kendo keka fo doli kajafika afako imantara ku kende keka barente personally ndema hawje ka comment ke mbe korosio la nga jube you know mune be kala dandulati because ku do folota abukalla ba so
amera President ADAMA BARROW abal jamfala wala tal jamfala because mo jamale afrika se kena sal jamfano nata no be as sworn in as the President of the Republic of the Gambia.
Personally, on the personal note, digital and unlatale. Natra ake dollar. That does not mean ko abakela mulbela. Hani asake dollar, but atakela dollar fana. Oto na ke mo kotal oto purunde atentol jamfano. Mtemal la ko ben jamfala.
Your final words to
Gambia. Gambians in 5 years men kanate. Mbe kafunga ke kilinti nga yurua ke Gambia. President ADAMA BARROW damati yurua nati nola Gambia. Fombe ke ngani akilinti nga support election o tamitale ni election o sita kotake mole wuli ye dala dum be wala fola Gambia non ngaje ko na Gambia lam ala Cairo ala nyatota wojanta kelantol bela hajolti
baraka haftano nyinya
okay natra imu kelti nga nyi bura nga
thank you very very much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, General. Well, wonderful viewers out there. That's Lantam Bontamba, one of the members of the APRC, who actually joined President ADAMA BARROW during the December 4th presidential elections. And yes, the APRC has been the former party of the ruling government, and who was led by the former president, who's now in Equatorial Guinea as an exiled president. And yes, they have been sacked from their executive positions by the former president Yaya Jammeh. And yes, I asked him some few questions, and which one of them was he believed President Adama Barrow will not actually stab them at the back. So that's it. That was General Langton Montamba of the APRC. rek mbokk yi comme li ma ko waxee maa ngi ni taxaw ak Sidi Ndiaye. Sidi Ndiaye nekk na koo xam ne he is an instrumental person su ñëwee wàllum President Adama Barrow nguuraam lu mu war a ronee. Sidi Ndiaye contribute a lot su ñëwee President Adama Barrow December 4th presidential election am te loolu war nañ ko delloo njukkal boobu noonu. Sidi tey ñu war a witness inauguration in His Excellency President Adama Barrow koo xam ne nekkoloon nga foofu noonu President Adama Barrow si kër bi nekkoon nga ko si naaj bi tey how do you feel as a Gambian and also one of the key instrumental people ñoo xam ne ñoo tax Adama Barrow win December 4th presidential election.
Tey xanaa di sant yàlla ñu ngi sant yàlla kontaan nañ trop bég nañ trop ba pare we are grateful to the Gambian people on behalf of His Excellency, the Secretary General and Party Leader of the National People's Party, President Adama Barrow, the National Executive of NPP, entire membership and supporters of the NPP, and all our executive and ally partners kontaan nañ trop because tey bés boo xam ne bés bu President Adama Barrow war a ñëw waat tàmbali juróomi atam bi loolu kan moo ko jox mooy Gambian si electorate si ñooñu lañ dédié this victory to them. Dedicate nañ ko to the women, dedicate nañ ko to the youth, dedicate nañ ko mag yi waaye tamit dedicate nañ ko Gambian si yëpp. Président Adama Barrow mu ngi delloo njukkal ñëpp kontaan na trop kontaan nañ yal na yàlla fay Gambian si waaye is a culmination of a formidable and collective effort. ñëpp la not Sidi Ndiaye only or Demba or Samba but all of us under the guidance and supervision of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. He's one of the best strategists politically, and he have what I call practical intelligence. Lola am. Mom soy wa lumla helat. He will give you practical strategies, practical intelligence. Lolu moñu isi fuñ nekk fii nii tey réeréwu leen mbir ne suñ campaign team bi ak suñ campaign strategy bi is one of the best ever in the history of the Gambia. Lolu kan moo ko develop moo ko conceive. My President Adama Barrow Momoko conceived and he wanted it to be implemented. And us as a party and as a people and as partners, we make sure that Lolu have been implemented. Konsunywe tay fini bes bineka tay li nga xamne is a long journey. You remember buñ formé party bi ba légui even bala Lolu sa there was Barrow Youth for National Development, there was Barrow Fans Club. Then we launched the National People's Party. And President Adama Barrow didn't believe ne Mom sa daf ko dewa mu ne you can claim ne yaa moom sa parti waaye moomuloo nit ñi mu ne nit ñi kenn moomut leen mu ne waaye December 4th dina leer nit ñi kan lañ support kan lañ bugga kan lañ ànda waaye dafa jaay moom moo jaay boppam because over the last 5 years amul lum defut in terms of infrastructural development, in terms of human resource, in terms of democratic credentials, in terms of people's fundamental rights, and all other spheres, in terms of peace and stability, So, Lolo, when you have a president who shows 100% commitment to the development of this country, so Lolo was very nice.
I want to finish on campaign strategy. A lot of people are, they just suggest, they just I malo, I do.
Don't say a lot of people. Say the word. UDP.
Yes, the UDP. To an extent, you will court, and then probably they trash out the UDP.
They are the sugar and utensils Democratic Party, and but lu leer mooy ne président Adama Barrow daf ko daan wax mu ne election bi because of Gambian people are appreciative, are grateful people, and I'm grateful to them. Election buy ñëw nii suma papa lawyer Darboe dina ko jël xam nga sooy bore ak ko xam ne dafa weedi danga ko ekkati ba si ko asamaan si ba yàlla ne la ne gis naa ko nga daaneel ko si suuf ba suuf si ne doy na loolu la ko def on the 4th of December 2021 mu ñëw nag mu bugg a bañ mu dem to di court ñu sànni ko si géej gi mu delluwaat si court bi ñu sànni ko si poto bi xam nga si doomi taal bi lañ ko daaneloon mu bañ léegi nag si poto bi foofu lañ ko daaneel so that shows that Lolo is the trend of UDP. From 1996, Lawyer Usain Dabo have been going to the Supreme Court. They've never accepted, they've never considered defeat. But Hamga so claim to be an advocate of democracy and rule of law. You must respect the will of the Gambian people. Sometimes you must move on. But how come from 1996 to 2022, every elections is not, he's never considered defeat. So, but we know the majority of the Gambian people are with us. And we know we conducted a campaign based on the electoral laws and other laws as established in this country. So we knew their sent petition was only pour nax nit ñi xam nga ñoom naxaat rek lañ nekk hoodwinking their people and deception wax waxeet loolu mooy their strategy and also the bully, the intimidate and the humiliate and the saga nit ñi Gambians have moved away from that. And President Adama Barrow lu mu woon Gambians they are all aware and they are all coming. Nobody can intimidate them. You are not a president, you are young intimidate. How about if but now that election passed na and then now is time liggéey moo jot President Adama Barrow mu ne na ñëpp ñëw ñu liggéey ñu reconcile réew mi ñu continuer ñu liggéey loolu foofu lañ toll.
Sidi bala nga dem rek ñu gis His Excellency President Adama depuis bu mu la jëlee mu teg la si wetam. A lot of people has been criticizing President Adama Barrow. Today you have the opportunity to stand in front of the camera. What will you tell Gambians out there? Who is Sidi Njie? Sa ene si Gambia lan la?
Se ñi nga xam ne ñu nekk UDP after toppa nañ ma besona pour ma join seen party bi ma bañ because they are criticizing so leen bàyyi xel ñi nga xam ne they are very productive and dañ am strategy dañ mun liggéey bi dañ bugg a President Adama Barrow and they are loyal ñooñu lañ dee criticize because they don't want them to deliver. But we never wavered, we never bothered, we never intimidated. And we never scared. We believe in what we believe, and am nañ right pour support anybody. Especially am nañ right tamit pour continue the exercise our political rights, the war, the living. But we are very civil and we are very tolerant. For them, they are not tolerant. But lumawa Gambians rek moy ne we are grateful to every Gambian. Whether support nga ñu supportuloo ñu, whether criticize nga ñu or criticize loñu. It's their right to enjoy that. Now ñoom luñ dese mooy just to criticize. And then ñun we will give them that liberty and that freedom and that right. Because President Adama Barrow assured everybody's right will be protected. So ñoom nañ continue di criticize, nañ continue di bully people, nañ continue di saaga people, nañ continue di intimidate people. Waaye ñun de nañ continue di nekk tolerant and an all-inclusive party, all-inclusive government. Because réew mi ñun ñëpp a ko bokk. Whether support nga NPP, supportuloo woon NPP, vote nga NPP, votuloo NPP, President Adama Barrow development bu moo osa, government policies and program bu moo def, dafa njëriñ every Gambian and is for all Gambian. He will be president of every Gambian, not a president of section of people.
Thank you. Xamtaan bi nice na. Fay nga wee ko ma jokkoo suma.
Non, danaa ko paos laa koy may.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was Sidi Njie, a key member of the NPP, and of course, President Barrow's president ally. Thank you. Well, you're still watching Gambian Talents TV, and we are live here at the Independence Stadium, where His Excellency President ADAMA BARROW will soon join the gathering in order to grace the occasion and the moment with him, and also to be sworn in as officially the President of the Republic of the Gambia. And yes, well, of course, I am here today with Dr. Ismaila Ceesay, a prominent member for the Gambia, you know, when it comes to, you know, the politics and everything, a lecturer at the University of the Gambia also. Honorable, today you are here to grace the occasion with His Excellency President ADAMA BARROW. As a Gambian and obviously as a leader of a political party, how do you feel today?
It's a day of pride for every Gambian. This is a day when every Gambian is united in purpose, every Gambian is in ambition as well, and in aspiration. It's a day when we are going to inaugurate the President ADAMA BARROW, and for him to take the oath of office and to start serving his 5 years in office for the next 5 years.
We have heard scenarios or criticism when it comes to Doctor was at State House, Doctor was not at State House. You know, to an extent, some of your members has, you know, attacked a media house for actually publishing a fake news. But in turn, Doctor came out and said, well, of course, yes, I was actually at State House. How do you feel? And, you know, what will you tell Gambians out there knowing you were at State House? Some of them said you were not at State House. So what will you tell people out there?
Actually, what happened was that there was no ambiguity when it comes to that issue. The same media house reported I was in State House. The day that the media house reported, that was wrong. I was not at State House on that day. It read that Doctor was at State House today, and this time I wasn't there. So we said, no, I wasn't at State on that day. Yes, I was there, but on a very different occasion, a very different day, and for a very different purpose. So there is no confusion there. Just that we had to counter what was said, which was wrong, that the day I was in the State House. But I mean, going to State House is not a crime. State House is my State House. It is your State House. It belongs to all of us. So we have a right. Political Barrow is my colleague. He's a politician, I'm a politician. He leads a party, I lead a party. If he wins the elections, I think I should go and congratulate him, which I did.
You as a political leader, and you are from Citizens Alliance, and we have seen you here today. People have been saying, Doctor left the position, or Doctor Palas, you know, why not at President ADAMA BARROW? Yeah, I'm in a follow-up.
Yalong gamelong bangko di mialong ko, fengo fe ake palas you know la. Moi montara palas you know la. Ninto left the palaso la. Nte do na polio ko ngona party form. Ka palaso is very easy. E Barrow no mala from the beginning wrong. Ya praise a palaso di la wala gena easy ta. Barang politiko fo miro si falling Gambia banku dol e ka president ngoni opposition jele katara nyokang e ka kacha banku be sambala nyame o mamelo ke place ni la balo mo wona la miro ko nga fo nyame rek o mi la miro di nde min ka kante ngalon ne ntelafta min ngalon ne bari momo fana ni la miro long andum fana to fana tale bole fana yela miro fo rek
ni Barrow place o di le bata
o ko nga fo nyame journalist e sanni nte beringa karango bantu babudu ngalondo soto nkonna londo na man Gambia nafa kanante nafa wala sene na Gambia nga vision soto Gambia ko lafta ka Gambia sama dula karile wala lafta ka lono president yala sa nim banku de ngona re modo tombon ko wala be nyaton ka yala wolondo bente bulu ninte sita o kang nkonta dila wala para banku do ko nasa do kon woto mo konnante yala ti fo palaso de nim president Barrow soto na londo la anin na fero ngamin sur ka banko sama nyato mba di mala nga di la banko do ko ba na banko do ka do ko mbele wo fo palaso lo ma fo palaso ne bari banko do ko le sita palaso ma ga koti nim president mawlo sulata pour nga di ma do ko la mba di mala banko do ba bu mbela na falti
saying ite keta moti miyalon ko ay ibe patioleto andi tele la nyaton koti na je ko parliamentary election o kana. Are we seeing Citizens Alliance contesting for the parliamentary election?
Of course, nga do ko commencer la mais contest la not all constituencies do bari mbaju wela dame alon ko financi lono jembe mo lon la bari inse asoko si e bajala ballot box in the National Assembly elections.
Albe sitkiri win la wala fula wala sam. You guys
do lono la.
Nan work so
nga commencer la ba wota gambe dingol lebulo fo jiko so ndara ko fo mba wi yal National Assembly elections and presidential man killing. Ngana katobe kala kaje ko nga sidantan so do parliament. Abe kala jele di malon nak.
So what's going to be your final words to Gambians out there?
Nga fo nga reset e ka fo ni bi ndefe bi mo reset lati ntemol nga reset nga commencé ku nga dia nga kambeng nga reconcile mbeke kilindi nga banko doku na problème ol siata ntol bi dron na problème o dron asiata le balu jata kende ya karango bunda silo jio ya mirabela na sama dingol fan na problème fa mo fo start ko doku fo doku siata bani man kambeng ta doku no la woto kabo bila kata memmen tambita ngato koma ning sonkol kita kumul fo nga nyina o bela nga commencé de nga reset nga banko doku nga kambeng. Baraka.
You look good today.
Thank you.
All right. That was Dr. Ismail Assise of Citizens Alliance and Ali Amoila follow ko parliamentary election sitan and your grand work so kumasa la kaje ko sit so at the National Assembly najala fana ko aya follow fana ko atake to moti mi alon ko State House midula ti mi anko itemi mente jiwe kan and itemi be diamu kan anate any other Gambian bemu wala State House ati woto nata tata President Adama Barrow ya anyanta katajele hani bire pa Usman majanne bi jang at the Independence Stadium adulami yalon ko His Excellency President Adama Barrow la inauguration lungo bekala janne andung kabrin Dr. Ismail Assise be diamuka ali aje flako mimbe num koma animol minuka tamoja womo honorable Fabakary Tombong Jataleti mumu interim leader of the APRC led coalition ning ani MPP wala dunta science and jambi wato ala baraka bake. Well, Pa Usman, that is the judges or lawyers who are actually coming in right now, and you guys can see there with their full entourage, those that will be sitting down, and of course also ñoom tamit dañoo nekk nit yoo xam ne yaa ngi gis as Chief Justice bi ak gaayam ñi ñu ngi romb si and yéen a ngi dégg loolu nit yi ñu ngi leen a tàccul ñi ñoo nekk lawyer yi tey lawyer Gambia yi tey nag ñoom ñooy dal di dem nii dugga si biir jël seen place led by Assane B Jallow mi nekk Chief Justice bi tey gis nañ ñu ngi dem ñu ngi dem jël seen toogu di toog absolutely looking beautiful today here gis nañ loolu gis nañ ñu ngi romba security yi ñu ngi na escort so tey it's a very important occasion indeed and a very memorable moment here today. So lawyers yi ñoo nekk di romba ñoo nekk di dem jëli seen toogu ñoom tamit ñu toog ñu am seen jiit bi mu nekk seen kanam ñooñu nag ñoo nekk yooyu maaningol ko na fonu ñaaming albe na luwang bunda mo leje kan na loyal na barista na George Sol min yalon ko wala be tambe kanyin time wala katela sirangol ta fo janding His Excellency President Adama Barrow bina na jele ko Chief Justice Momo Hassan B Jallow tina anala mul ferebe dun kanyin temben na ye pariet mulungoke kata katela sirangol ta ni alasonta atemera bake majala His Excellency President Adama Barrow anala delegation and well of course lun tongol minu futata nang ka ajeko I will fanaye na ying momenta ka Grace Jambi mumu independent stadium oti nyimu ben kumaya rimbalti by the constitutional yafo president oning Gambian dingol yakate faye benale ye kalinde isaye yela out of office ta niata yafo molyeko antede ninkata president oti manni ni nekela silol nyanta katama nyaming ay tama wo nyama wala ti nek kalindiroke bi nak naje loyal fele barista aning Chief Justice nala mol kela sirangota kata kasi ay tolebe kala multimillion ko bi ay tolebe President Adama Barrow kalindela jambi at the Independence Stadium. Aliamu nyaming wolem Hassan B Jallow nala moti momu Chief Justice te ay tolebe takanten kela masirangota bi nak be kala lun kuma yalin baleti na mo soto min yalon ko lun tangol ani mo kuma yalin bal min futata na nyin temben na at the Independence Stadium but naneko His Excellency President Adama Barrow abe atata airport le kata ala luntang sabol kamana minyalon ko wala nyanta ka futa bi jang kanying momenta ka grace with His Excellency President Adama Barrow ala kotoma anala counterpart anala good friend mu Honorable Macky Salati wobe futala nanjambi new somandala Liberia la president of Fana abe futala nambi new somandala kanying moment grace with His Excellency President Adama Barrow, and well of course President Omialon ko walen Buhariti afana be bokan nang Nigeria new somandala ka other 5 president will join Minialon ko kunung ali ajale manung airport tolle live coverage sambale nang nanata ila landing na Karola ila receiving la Karola niaje president no fon tata ikama airport toto, and well of course naje ko first lady ya join Cameroon Julius Madi bio futata nang airport tota nala wo musu nyima mumu Fatima Bioti Cameroon futata nang naje ko na first lady amikata Fatima Baroti afanaye His Excellency join Kela Luntangol collect Cameroon bata woto nak itata dino soto miyalan ko walem hotel toto Kabri wata nyi somandala His Excellency Hanimbi tata airport to katala luntongol kamaje nanata bi ceremony la Karola. So it is indeed a historic moment here at the Independence Stadium in Bakau, and aliyajele molye pare mo bebe nyaring dula decorator. You can see the red, white, blue, white, green flag all over the stadium today. So it is indeed a historic moment. His Excellency President Adama Barrow Ketatimotimiyalonko Atenatale as a democratic president covering Gambian ole Capte Fire 2016 presidential election ola Karola for after 22 years of Jammeh's regime. Former President Noti Yaya Jammeh signed abe Equatorial Guinea abo wole tonyin tembenna His Excellency President Adama Barrow keta motu miyalon ko awuluta makaman kundale anata la school in beke banjumle akaje ko afana se western education no soto nyamin nanata karangola Karola kabrabo to woto a state banjun a state more kotongol dolia more be samalale nan nyato do mandinke nanata biography of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. But for now, it is indeed a very important moment, well, of course, a very more memorable moment here. Ali Ajay na Dr. Ismail Sise interview mumu CA Nyatong Koti na Honorable May Ahmed Fati interview mimi GMC la leader ti Sidi Njami alon ko atelem President Adama Barrow da bakun ko kafo nyami bibe wol mo bebe jannabi other dignitaries as well ambassador so futata security chief Solbe la Sidula Tala Nyintamenna here at the Independence Stadium in Bakau. Baba tey rek mokay ba léegi rek ñu ngi fii nii si Independence Stadium in Bakau di as inauguration His Excellency President Adama Barrow ñu ngi taxawa koo xam ne nag soo leen ko déggut sax wala ku ko gisul dégg nga ko mi nekk daxaba wi ni daxaba tey ñu ñëw ñu gis la fi yaa ngi chance yaa ngi soo sa xaftaan tey nag ban mbégte nga am
naka nga tuddaati
Aysatu
Aysatu jërëjëf maa ngi laa gërëm bu baax di gërëm sa waa Gambia Talents ñoom ñëpp maa ngi leen a gërëm foog naa duma gan ci Gambia Talents yaaga nañ di ma interview tey nag dama bési mbégte la bési sant yàlla la parce que nit ki li nga daan yóotu su la ko yàlla joxee ba nga jël ko da nga war a sant yàlla nga xam ne sa ñaan nangu na tey nag bési inauguration la inauguration nag si kàllaama nasaraan yi ñu ne inauguration waaye si suñ local language ñu ne dañ koo ngénte tey ki ñoo inauguré mooy ki nga xam ne moom la réew mi yëpp jël saanil karta muy His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia and Commander-in-Chief of the Gambia Armed Forces, and the party leader of National People's Party, NPP, His Excellency President Adama Barrow.
moom la ñoo inauguré parce que Gambia yëpp a ko saanil karta li tax na Gambia saanil ko karta mooy dafa am ay sarta yoo xam ne moom la Gambian si naw si président Barrow ba saanil ko karta benn mooy Barrow dal na Barrow teey na Barrow baax na Barrow yaru na Barrow bëgg na réew mi liggéey na réew mi juróomi at yi nga xam ne Barrow toogee na ko fii as coalition government ñun ñëpp gis nañ Barrow lim liggéey du marché du jàngu yi du yoon yi du bridge yi du hôpital yi loo xalaat fii Barrow defar na ko tey boo duggee biir Banjul tey nga seet Banjul ni mel démba balaa Barrow di toog tey nga dem seet Banjul ni mel demal Tobacco Road ni Tobacco Road meloon démba tey nga ñëw xool Tobacco Road demal Bakaw ni Bakaw meloon démba nga ñëw seet Bakaw yëpp mu ngi koo tali karo te développement bi wax na ne suñ ko inauguré ba pare dafa ñëw jublu si KMC yoon yëpp dina leen tali karo yaa ngi maa dégg soo demee airport li ko doore airport ñëw ba Steen Corner nga seet 6 lane la faa def 3 demee nii 3 ñëwee nii xam nga réew mi dañ soxla développement du dëgg soo tey njugal boobu noonu la ko réew mi fay ba yàlla def mu gañe ñu ñëw di ko inauguré soo kontaante boobu lañ am tey moo tax tey ñu ñëw ñu invite African head of states yi invite nañ juróom-ñetti African head of states ñoom ñëpp ñu ngi ñëw si kanam su ko defee ñu ñëw door programme bi man kontaante boobu laa am te réew mi tamit kontaante boobu lañ am maa ngi gërëm nag waa Banjul yëpp di gërëm Gambie yëpp spécially ñi ma jàppa bàyyi ay bokk xalaat ak président Barrow capta si biir Banjul ñoom ñëpp maa ngi leen a gërëm bàyyiwuma kenn waa ñoomi yi maa ngi leen a gërëm ñoom ñëpp waa diaspora bi parce que spécially diaspora non diaspora jàmbaar lañ def nañ lu nekk tray nañ lu nekk def nañ lu nekk bàyyi nañ seen soxla yi bàyyi seen liggéey yi bàyyi seen soxla yi dog ticket ñëw Gambia ñëw rek pour nga ñëw meeg soone président Barrow jàppale nga ko si 2021 bi pour mu delluwaat back to the seat jërëjëf kontaan naa bu baax Aïssatou jërëjëf
jërë ngeen jëf kooku mi nekk Dahaba nag nekk na koo xam ne moom foo gis président Adama Barrow soo ko gisut sa dégg nga ko ba tey rek yes, wonderful viewers out there, and Pa Ousman, we're still here today about to witness the welcoming of 8 head of states here at the Independence Stadium. You know that we already have 5 heads of states who actually spend the night in Banjul, and they were received by His Excellency President Adama Barrow, well, of course, accompanied by the First Lady, Madam Fatoumata Barrow. And today in the morning, we'll be receiving 3 other presidents. That is his brother and counterpart, Macky Sall of Senegal, and also the president of Liberia will be coming. And well, of course, President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria also will be coming. Over to you, Pa Usman. Thank you. Bitung mbadingol atole aje hanimbi janne miyalon ko dula miyan ko bi His Excellency President Adama Barrow be kalindi la janneto mumu ana dula bati mumu Independence Stadium moti ali hadama dingol jele mol min yalon ko wala nata kanyum historic moment ka grace with His Excellency President Adama Barrow dula mol bi nakanne bari dula mam fafulo hanimbi nali mol jibe musuka fuke dinding keba ibe nata bi kanyum dulanyinta ka occupy ka joko itol fanaye nyin lungo mabe aliya jere dolye face mask dum dol madum bari jang nibe dun all the time ka face mask dila aya fo ko ibulo sanitize bari na jele ko do ni ta da fo santo ka face mask tale ya wura aya mute bulo kono so wadam na VIP section oti min yalon ko no VIP fanal bebe sirin jambi kaje ko to fananata President Adama Barrow la kalindiro ta ka tarandi atolle aje musol be don kan dolbe tantangol kosikan min yalon ko to le botana fo dula jangol to fo baselem bang fo somaleng bang fo jaralem bang fo nyomilem bang ibena tabi kana His Excellency President Adama Barrow la kalindiro tarandi ye dulal be dada molbe dunkan nan molbe futakan nan jambi nyin tembenna His Excellency President Adama Barrow la dulalto so nanyina jambi nyin tembenna His Excellency keta molti mi yalon ko kabring Gambian olia quartier faye December 4th presidential election wala Karola a winter with a landslide victory akata molti mi yalon ko atele nyen takana for another 5 years mandate taka adi Gambian olia but I follow ko ala nyin 5 year na be office awol mu young people le 30 and in development bari ateko atemi doku lat and ate doku da malalong so His Excellency abole kelalia aya fole fanako abe project ko miyanka wala commencer amimala road project soti amumala akuko tangolti aning abobe talabi kakejang bi ada aba kala Gambian wole so His Excellency najelo ko namol interview mol min yan ko wala nata ka occasional ta ka grace with His Excellency President Adama Barrow na yelo ko na Dignitary min kata alfati wol fana yela place o tale bija bi nying stadium mo kono na je ko ambassador fudata other dignitaries min yalon ko wala botana banku do to kana wol fana bija ne bari heads of states min yalon ko wala nata kabonan Africa banko sa min yalon ko wala 8 heads of states wol fana bi imam futa nan follow ibela hotel otore anun sababi je min yalon ko wol nyanta kana somandale mi yalon ko fongola broda fongola nebo min kata president Macky Sall atabinala yin somandale jambi kana ala broda ala momi yalon ko aka atele jibe nanata a lot of things about ko His Excellency President Macky Sall is a very focused person so be abinala jambi ka President Adama Barrow la kalindiro talandi bi jambi at the Independence Stadium.
kuy wut fu muy fanaan ak kuy wut ku ko wétali xanaa delloo buntu gi war leen a boole Yaa Faatu's Guest House tijjil na leen buntu bi ñu ngi leen fa am ak ñaari cabinet salle yu yàñña
amal neen li nga xamante ne mooy cabinet ak salle ñu ngi leen amal AC ak fan
salle bi nag lépp li ngeen soxla am na fa sofa yu nooy ñoo fa nekk TV bang fa cabinet boo dugga lal yu nooy leen fa amal nañ leen fa AC ak li nga xam ne moom mooy fan toilette yu set wicc amal nañ leen fa kitchen microwave fridge and room bu baax dama ne teranga day mut moo tax Yaa Faatu's Guest House amal leen extra kitchen lépp lu ngeen bëgg a togg mun ngeen ko toggee si gas cooker bii nii
kuy xalam di si jaayu nag barke bi yaay borom amal ne li nga xamante ne mooy ndox ak courant 24/7 bu leen tiit bu leen ragal bu leen xof ndax amal ne lii di CCTV caméra
seet si leen ñu si Farafenni gannaaw garage yi base bi Kawur highway
very clean every day am na cleaning service ratio bi amul fedd
Yaa Faatu's Guest House